Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. In the upcoming episodes of The Young and the Restless on CBS, viewers can expect heated confrontations and startling revelations. Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, and Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, suspect something is amiss following a recent trip to Baltimore involving Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Chelsea Lawson Newman, Melissa Claire Egan. As Victor Newman, Eric Braden, and Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, discuss a potential takeover of Chancellor Winters, Victor's recent acquisition of shares from Mamie Johnson, Veronica Red, raises questions about Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, loyalty. Meanwhile, tensions rise within the Abbott family as Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, confronts his son Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, over his relationship with ex-lover Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver. Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, Kyle's mother, fuels the discord, causing further strain between father and son. But the most tantalizing spoiler suggests a public showdown at Crimson Lights, where secrets about Adam and Chelsea's Baltimore trip are on the brink of exposure, threatening their respective relationships with Sally and Billy. As the drama unfolds, fans can anticipate a week filled with betrayal, power struggles, and intense emotional confrontations. Get all your daily Young and the Restless spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt, and stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. Genoa City was no stranger to scandal, betrayal, or whispered secrets in marble hallways, but even by its own twisted standards, the newest accusation rippling through town threatened to shatter more than reputations. It had the power to unravel alliances, rekindle dangerous passions, and reset the chessboard in the most dramatic way. Billy Abbott had never been known for his patience. He was a man of action, impulsive, emotional, sometimes reckless, but always passionate about uncovering the truth, especially when it came to Adam Newman. Their rivalry had become almost mythic in its intensity, and the discovery of a potential scheme involving Adam and Chelsea Lawson sent Billy spiraling into full-blown detective mode. The accusation? That Adam and Chelsea were manipulating Chancellor Winters' stock prices by leaking confidential information to a shell company, one owned by a shadow investor with connections to Chelsea's past. Sally Spectra, brilliant, bold, and recently burned by both Adam and Chelsea in different ways, found herself unexpectedly aligned with Billy. She had a score to settle, not just for how Adam had strung her along emotionally, but for how Chelsea had sabotaged her standing at Newman Media when Sally had been on the cusp of a meteoric rise. "They think they're clever," Sally said, her voice low, calculated, eyes blazing as she met Billy in the dim backroom of society. "But they underestimated me. And you." Billy nodded, the lines around his eyes tense. "If they're playing with corporate espionage, they're going down. You have the media connections. I've got the internal audits from Chancellor Winters. Let's bring them into the light." Across town, Adam Newman sipped his scotch inside the Newman Tower penthouse, unaware that the storm was coming. Or maybe he knew and simply didn't care. Adam was always composed, as though scandal was part of his DNA. A smirk curled at the edge of his lips as Chelsea walked in, fresh from a meeting at Marchetti. Whistleblowers exposed secret dealings at Newman's subsidiary, Chelsea Lawson named in internal leak. The exposé, published under the banner of a rival media outlet run by none other than Lily Winters' old contact, and quietly funded by Billy Abbott, sent shockwaves across corporate Genoa City. But for Adam and Chelsea, the damage was already spreading. The article included screenshots, transaction logs, and damning timelines, some of which were completely fabricated but believable enough to ignite a firestorm. "You think this is going to hurt me?" Chelsea hissed. "You think you can just plant false evidence and win?" Sally, sipping a martini, didn't flinch. "Oh, Chelsea, I didn't plant anything. I just helped water what was already there. Your past caught up to you. Later, at Chancellor Winter's, Billy called a special board meeting. He stood at the head of the table, flanked by Jill and Devon, with Lily glaring at him across the room. "I know this is risky," Billy said, "but we have to treat this seriously. If there's even a grain of truth in the article, and I believe there is, then Adam and Chelsea have been undermining our investments to benefit a shell company that Chelsea quietly advised last year. We need to audit every deal touched by them in the past 6 months." Adam and Chelsea, backs against the wall, stormed into Billy's office. Sally was already there, arms crossed, smirking like she'd just won the lottery. Chelsea turned on Sally. "You're just bitter because Adam dumped you. This whole thing is petty revenge dressed as journalism." Sally stood up. "You stole my future at Newman Media. You blackballed me, Chelsea. I'm not bitter. I'm done playing nice." Adam's voice dropped dangerously low. "There's no proof, and whatever you think you found, it's not admissible." Over the next week, Genoa City buzzed with speculation. Rumors swirled. Boardrooms filled with whispers. Chelsea stepped down voluntarily from a key marketing post. Adam, ever defiant, refused to back away, digging into the accusations and threatening legal retaliation. Billy and Sally emerged as an unlikely power duo, one part truth seeker, one part chaos agent. The scandal, real or not, had stained Adam and Chelsea's reputations enough to shift alliances. Victor Newman moved swiftly to protect his empire, while Lily questioned her trust in Billy yet again. Late at night, alone in her penthouse, Sally poured herself another drink. She watched the city lights flicker, her mind already racing ahead. There were always more secrets in Genoa City, more schemes, more enemies pretending to be friends.